everybody, I'm Annie B and welcome to my channel and welcome to the July 2022 Jewelry Making Fun Collab, where on the 18th of each month at 12 noon Eastern Time we post items we make from a theme. And the this is the information that we're given. And as I stated, this is the 2022 Jewelry Making Fun Collab. And the collab is hosted by Delia Design, Jewelry, and More, aka Miss Deb Hulk. Hello, everybody. So let's get started. For the month of July, and as you can see, I have checked all of them off. So this is not any different. So we checked the month of July off. And this month, our color is tan, brown, or we can use white. And we have two options. And the options that we have, for option number one, we can use bronze or we can use some copper finding. And for option number two, we can use leather or cordons, or we can use wax cloth, silk, Eslon, and so forth. Now, if you've been watching my channel, you know I'm all into Kimahui. I can't ever pronounce that word, Kumahimo. And I love that. So I was really drawn to making nothing but using that board, but I kind of refrained from it. So I only made, well, let me show you what I made for this month. Okay, I went with option number two. Mainly option number two. I pulled in some all of the other pieces too, options and colors, but this bag here contains a lot of leather straps, and I cannot remember which store I bought them from. If I had to guess, I would say it was from Hobby Lobby. And this is what I used to make my July Jewelry Making Fun collab, the items that we were told to make. So this is a huge bag, and I've had it for a few years, and I never knew what to do with it. But yeah, I'm rethinking this. So instead of going out buying anything, I went and pulled out my stash. And let me show you the items that I made. Okay, this is, as I made 7 items. You know, you never can, once you get your mojo started, you know, you just can't stop. I made 7 pieces, and this is the first one that I made. And I told you I was into the Kumihimo. And I used 10, I think it was about 10 of those. And I wanted to make a flat bracelet with the with this cordon, and this was kind of rough because this was really thick to turn, and I couldn't just get it all laying the same way. So yeah, but this turned out really nice. I used some end caps, and this is some bronze end cap that was under option number 1, and I used a large lobster claw clasp that I had here, and I just wire wrapped it. I actually pulled that wire between those little cordons here, and this is not going to come out. I got a little glue in here, but I got this wire wrapped around, and it's hooked and tied on to one of those to one of these leather cordons, and this is not going to come apart. And I wanted a little pop of color to it because this is tan to me is, it's a kind of a earth tone color, and it's really just blends in with everything. So I add a little turquoise. I have a little bead here, and I wire wrapped it on here. So this is the first piece that I made. Now let me show you the next piece that I made. Okay, now this is another one that I used the Kumihimo with it. And again, I used an end cap, and I use again a lobster clasp. And this right here is a toggle clasp. This is part of a toggle clasp. I just wanted to use that round circle so to make sure that they held really well. And in here, I did the same thing. I use a toggle clasp here as a loop, and it is in there. It's holding, and it's not going to come apart. So these are the 2 pieces that I made from using the disc from the Kumihimo disc. So these are the 2 pieces that I made from that. And let me show you the other. Now this piece right here, this is a very simple piece. What I did was I was putting up things really, And then I had this little piece left, so I said, let me see what I can do with it. So I just braided the pieces together. It's two leather wraps that I have here. And I have a toggle clasp. And to hold those two pieces together, there's no glue in here at all. I use the ribbon oh, not the ribbon clamps. These are just some little clamps that I had here. And I attached them. And I made this piece here. And I used a toggle clasp. And that turned out really nice. This is a pretty piece as well. And it's, you won't have to worry about getting it in and out because, can you hear the phone? It never fails. I'll be back. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. That was my sister. I had to talk her home. We do each other like that when we're riding, and you know the cars nowadays, modern cars, got the phone, so we talk each other in from our long trip. So yeah, she was coming home from the hospital. One of my sisters was in the hospital, and she was there taking care of her. But everything is fine. But back to the Jewelry Making Fun collab. This is the piece that I made here with that. And let me show you the other piece that I made. Now, I wanted a wider bracelet. And I thought I had some wide leather, but I don't. And I just refused to go out and buy anything. So what I did was use some, I think this is 14, I think this is 14 gauge wire. And I just got it and I went outside and I hammered it. And when I was hammering, I think I was disturbing my neighbor. I saw the blind going up. So I made this piece and I intentionally put a little squeeze on it because I just didn't want it straight, but I don't know. I think it looks nice. And I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I used 8 of these straps here, these little bitty strips, and I made this bracelet here. And again, I used some ribbon clamps here, and I use a lobster clasp. This is my last one of these type lobster clasps, and I am going to order me some. Yep, I'm going to order me some because these are pretty. And again, I used a jump ring. This is a closed jump ring. And I used just a little small jump ring here. I think this is a 4 millimeter to give it a little length. And I made this piece right here. And this bracelet is nice. And it will fit a 7-inch wrist. My wrist is 7 inches and it fits beautifully. And I'm not finished. I also made, now this is, I hate to say it, I am biased. You know, this is my favorite. I also, when I made this, I had to make a pair of earrings to go with it because I was going to wear my purple outfit to the 4th of July function at my son's house, but I decided to wear an orangey set, so I didn't wear this, but this is pretty. This right here, I used an end cap, and I used 3 of the leather strips, and I made this piece. And again, I used the silver toggle clasp. And let's see. I always have a hard time getting these things out, but that is it. This is the piece here. This is nice. This is silver, and I got the matching earrings to go with it. I'm not finished. Now I'm finished. This is the last piece that I made, and this is so nice. This is so simple. I see people wearing things like this all the time. This is just one little strip, that I use, and I use a large hole bead, and I just tied them together. This bead is being held in by 2 knots of this leather, and once you tie that leather, you know, it's kind of hard to come apart. Now, I did drop a little bit of glue in there, so just in case it wanted to wiggle itself out, it would just have to work for it. And I put the pieces together by, again, I used one of those small ribbon clamps on here to connect that. And I used a couple of jump rings, and I used a lobster clasp. Now, these are the pieces that I made for the month of July. Yeah, these are the pieces. I hope you like them. I'm anxious to see what everybody else came up with. These are the earrings that goes with this. Let's see. I just love the silver. The silver is just so pretty. I'm not a gold person. I like copper and I like bronze. I just can't, I don't like silver. But yep, these are the pieces that I made. These are nice. Yep. What do you think? Let me know your favorite. Oh, and to hold those together. Do you remember these? If you're a seamstress, I'm pretty sure you know what this is. This is a, if you haven't guessed already, this is a hemming clamp. And I put, when I was putting my things together and to hold them so I can cut and everything, I used this hemming clamp. And it was great for this, making these bracelets, especially when I'm trying to hold the little straps together. So that is it for me. And don't forget to check out the other participants. And like I said, and like I always say, I list their channel link in the description below. Please go back and check on everybody. Just look at the different items that we all come up with using the same theme, but we all have different ideas. And as always, this was for the month of July. And for the month of August, oh, this is going to be pretty. This is going to be girly girly here, I think. Yeah, I look at this as girly girly. August is going to be nice and pretty. I already got an idea of what I'm going to make. I'm excited. Okay, tune in next month of August, and you'll know what I made. So that's it for me. You guys take care, be blessed, be safe, and we'll see you the next time. Bye-bye.